I'm here with Coach Jeff Culver from the UCCS men's basketball team. Now, Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Now, Coach, this weekend was a busy one. Went to Regis and won that one 77-67. Then Metro losing a heartbreaker 72-73. Then last night playing Mesa in the first round of the RMAC shootout. Kind of tell me how this weekend helped your team and what did your team learn?
Well, it has been an eventful weekend, that's for sure, and we're a little bit tired. It's nice to have a little bit of a down day today to recuperate. I think it was a great weekend, the last regular season games, where we were able to sort of get up to a tempo, postseason tempo. That was our goal, and I think we got there. Came up just a point short against Metro, but I thought that was a playoff type atmosphere. Very competitive game against a good opponent. And so I think that really helped us heading into Tuesday. Our guys just battled against a great Mesa team and made the plays when we needed to, especially in the second half, to close that one out.
And speaking about that game last night, Mesa came in here a couple weeks before, won in Gallagly. Kind of what was different from that team and that game and kind of yesterday?
We played a lot tougher and we played better defensively. They're a team with a lot of offensive weapons, a big man that can score in a lot of different ways. Had a pro day against us last time in our gym, and he's surrounded by shooters, guys that can make plays, make shots. So we knew we had our work cut out for us. They made a lot of shots. We were able to hold their top two scorers under their averages and sort of minimize the damage with their supporting cast. But the way we defended the three-point line and the way we defended Stephen down low was definitely the difference in the game.
And Dalton Patton playing a big game last night, got an elbow to the face. Kind of what was the key for him beginning of the game? You did start him, which has happened before, but not usually during this time. Kind of how did that help, having him as a presence?
Well, it's been great. Dalton had a great weekend and is really coming into his own. He'd been plagued by injuries early in the year, and then we'd been going with some smaller lineups, and we knew that it was going to be critical for him to have a great game, especially on the defensive end, and quite frankly on the offensive end, the way he worked as well. But we knew it was going to be a big game against Mesa because Stephen is one of the better bigs in the league offensively. So Dalton came up big. Welsh guarded him some too. Good team effort, swarming the post a little bit, but our front line really showed out yesterday.
Yeah, and speaking of Welsh and also Derek White, both made all RMAC first team. Kind of how have those two players stepped up this year, and how have they helped the team?
Well, yeah, they've both certainly deserved that award. I thought Welsh got snubbed last year, should have been a first team selection, got second team. So great to have a couple guys on that first team. When you have one guy, it can be tough. When you have a couple guys, and then we have got other deserving guys, two other guys that made honorable mention. But I feel like there's probably a couple more guys beyond that could have been honorable mention at least. So, but with Derek and Alex, what they do for us, offensively especially, but on the defensive end as well, is enormous. And they're really the pulse of this team. And when they're on their games, and both of them scoring in the 20s like they did last night, we're a very difficult team to defend. And
this weekend, you're going back to Metro, playing Adams State in the semifinals, then maybe having Metro or I think it's CSU, Pueblo. Yeah. Kind of how does it feel to be back at Metro again? And then what are kind of the keys for that Adams State game?
Well, we're very pleased to be in this situation to get into the shootout, the Final Four. Especially the way the conference has been this year, it's been so strong and such good competition throughout our league. And so for us to make it to the Final Four in Denver is a treat, a testament to our guys' work ethic and determination. And so it's just great to be back there. And Metro's gym is a familiar gym for us. This will be the 8th time we've played in that gym in the past 2 years. So we're very familiar with that gym. And it's our home away from home, I guess you could say, of late. So Adams State's a great team. They beat us pretty good at their place. We beat them pretty good at our place. Now we'll have a neutral game, and I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere in the middle. It's going to be another one of those competitive games. A lot of very good players on both sides, and really looking forward to it.
You know, being in Metro, playoff atmosphere, you know, you guys seem to be hitting your stride. What is more important for these last couple of games heading into the NCAA tournament? Are you more focusing on defense or offense, or what are you looking at?
Well, not really one thing other than our tempo and our overall work ethic, making winning plays. When it's playoff time, it's not always going to be pretty, but we have to be tough. We have to be resilient, and we need to make winning plays. And I thought that's exactly what happened last night, and we need to hopefully that carries over to Friday night.
Yes, and Coach, last question. What does being a Mountain Lion mean to you?
Well, for me, it's about being part of a special family, and it's been fun over these last couple of years to meet a lot of folks throughout the campus, and we're involved in a special unit with our men's basketball program. Certainly extend that family out to the athletic department and a lot of great coaches, great student athletes, administration, the campus community. We're all Mountain Lions here, and so it's fun to see them on board at games, being supportive, walking down the hallways and getting a "Hey, good job, coach, watched the team last night," or followed you online, and it's great to see that unity, that collective pride, that collective school spirit. And now what we're seeing too is that trickling into the community, and Colorado Springs can be jumping on board, and supporting their local team and jumping on as Mountain Lions, and alumni coming out of the woodwork that haven't been back to campus in a long time and seeing them at games and being proud to be a Mountain Lion. So for me, it's about that school spirit, that pride, sense of pride in what we have going on, and just being part of a great team.
Good. Well, thank you, Coach. Good luck this weekend against Adams State. Hopefully we can take it back home.